Hello and welcome. I'm Lynn with Lynn X Stitches Creates, and this is my YouTube channel about cross stitch and the project bags I make. If you are new, welcome. I hope you like what you see, enjoy the content, and will come back and visit again. And if you really like it, please subscribe. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. As you can see, I'm by myself today. Ashley went home and is spending Thanksgiving with her family. And the drive was a bit much. It was long. There was gigantic traffic jam where she sat for an hour and a half in traffic, and so she was tired. She worked today, so we just decided that I would do by myself this week, and then next week we would try to Zoom. So that'll give her time to finish more stuff too. So we will see her back next week. And if you're new, Ashley is my son's fiance, who I taught to cross stitch. So we've been sharing our cross stitches together. So I have two FFOs. One was a finish this week, and the other, which I've just dropped, was a finish last January, but I FFO'd them today. So these are for my husband. Every year I make him one of these ornaments. So here's 2020, here's 2021. And I got to start this one on Friday at Keepsakes, which is where 2 years ago when I first moved up here and was getting back into cross stitch, I caught up on these little guys and made 9 of them over a course of a couple of months, and people thought I was the crazy moose lady. So these are the little ornaments. I found moose fabric for the back of them. I have made one for my husband every year since the year we got engaged, and so when I have my Christmas decorations up, I will show you how we hang them up here in this house. Before, my husband would loop them all together and they were like a long hanging door thing. But in this house we use them on our stairs. So I will show you a picture when they are all up. So that's my one start and finish and two FFOs. Next, I have my historical sampler company, Winter Wonderland Christmas Sal. The 4th part came out today. I have caught up part 3 almost completely. I just did not finish the border. So here's where it was last time. And then here's where it is now. Of course, I had a piece of cardboard and I threw it away. I don't know why. Oops, I'm dropping things. Okay, so these 6 squares are part 3, and then I've started a little bit of part 4. I'm just going to go ahead, do part 4, the 6 squares for part 4, and then I'll finish the border. The border continues all the way around. So, loving the cute Santa there, the Rudolph, the little Christmas pudding. So, and this is a 14 count sage green Ada from White Jolt, and then they're DMC colors. And I will make this into an advent calendar. I'm trying to find either like a needle minder or something round that I can use and then move to mark the days. So who knows, it might be a special present for my daughter. And I'm breaking things all over the place tonight. Been working on the Christmas stocking again. Got a couple more days in. This is where it was last time. This is a Christmas stocking I've been working on for my son-in-law. And here's where it is now. Got all the sky filled in. So there's another color of blue that goes up, and then there'll be a moon, and then it'll finish off. And then it'll be the section where his name will go. I've got some detailing, which is, you know, a few stitches here, a few stitches there of stuff. There's a evergreen tree with some snow on it, and then I've got to finish up the skis and such. So it's getting there. It's getting there. Will it be done? Won't it be done? We won't know until Christmas Eve. But I'm working on it. I'm getting there. Okay. So that's my FFOs and my WIPs. I had said last week that I was going to show you my project bag set that I make. Just if you've never seen one, you're not following anyone that's shown it, just to kind of give you an idea of what comes in it. So each month, each quarter, because I only do them 4 times a year, just because I've been doing a lot of bags for a local quilt store. Right now I'm doing bags for Keepsakes for Shop Small Saturday, and I like to do special orders for people. So doing it quarterly is just easier for me, and it keeps everything a little fresh and fun. So I am not sure. I might shift my quarters this year, coming year for 2022. I will let you know at the beginning of January. I might shift it to February, May, August, and then November. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what ideas come, and if I'm going to do things the same. So every quarter I have this little card, and this can be used. It's almost perfectly accurate. So it's close enough to get you, as a corner gauge, get you your 3 inches or 2 inches. It's almost perfect. It's as perfect as I could get it. But then it lists everything that's coming with it. And on the back, I've given the information for all the people that are involved. So first, the project bag. This is a December project bag. This was December. All holiday treats. The inside was a nice matching green stripe. And then on the button were some gumdrops from the fabric. Next, needle minder from Rebel Stitcher. This one, it's always an exclusive needle minder up until the bag comes out, and then Colleen will release it. This one, she actually drew herself and had made, so this was definitely an exclusive needle minder for our bag. But you can get it if you miss the bag. You can get there. She had a few in her shop. I always try to do some kind of extra little notion type thing. I've had a seam ripper. I've had a tape measure. This month it was counting pins from Candy, and I would show you mine, but I broke it. I am a bad person. I'm sorry, Candy. The beads just fell on the floor. I'm so bad. That was the one. But if you've never used counting pins, they're really great. You put one in your starting spot, and then you can count over. And if you're like me, where sometimes your eyes jiggle and you lose spot, that way you can count over and not lose that spot. So they're really helpful. And there is always a pattern, and I've actually got my pattern that I'm going to show later, but so this month the pattern, and they've been from Brooke at MI Studio Create, and it's that cute gnome with the gingerbread house. And that is going to be one of my December starts, and we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. And then I always try to put in some sort of treat. So this quarter was chocolate toffee tea. This is this month it's a black tea. I made some. I didn't taste the chocolate too much, but it's got a really smooth toffee flavor to it, and I really, really enjoyed it. And then I thought for Christmas, rather than a candy cane, I would do a rainbow colored candy stick. This is, I always try to look for things that are vegan, gluten, you know, all the things, so that everybody has a chance to have some, and that they taste good too. I try to get tasty things. So this one is cherry flavored, just a rainbow candy stick. So that's what comes in my quarterly bags. So I am hoping the post office will reduce their rates back after Christmas, after the holidays, and not keep them up. If they stay up, my bag prices, the quarterly bag price will probably have to go up. Right now my bags are $50 if you're in the United States and $60 if you're international. The international rates actually seem to be okay and staying stable. It's the US rates that went up. So we will see. We'll see, and I will tell you more. The way I've worked it, I haven't had it as a club per se. I've had it where you can sign up. For example, you signed up in June, you get first dibs at signing up for September. If you didn't want September, that's great. I want everybody to be happy, and I want you to enjoy my bags. And if you know you just wanted one, that's great. So we've had the first year, and I will start over in 2022, and so it will just be like an open. So if you were in it for if you did it for 2021, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I'm trying to figure out something special that I can do for you. It's hard because, like I said, I don't create large inventory. Usually when I make bags, they sell out and then I don't have more, which is why I don't have an Etsy shop too, because I don't create things in large enough quantities or quickly enough to keep up with an Etsy store. So the selling on Instagram just works out better for me. All right, so that's shameless plug for my cross stitch bags. As I said, I am working on bags. Barbara at Keepsakes, which is the cross stitch store here in Cincinnati. It's my local needle workshop, my LNS. And for Shop Small Saturday, if you purchase $100 or more at Keepsakes, you will get a project bag. And it's a cute Christmas bag, Santa bag. If they sell out of those, there are going to be a couple of other ones that will be with Barbara. but I will let her handle how she's gonna do that. So if you need some stuff, if you want to go shopping, if you're local, or even if you're not, you can call Keepsakes with your order and they will send it to you. So Shop Small Saturday, that's this coming Saturday, November 27th. Oh, did I say the date? I didn't say the date at the beginning. Today is Monday, November 22nd. It is Flosstube episode number 19. I get so discombobulated. I have a whole list on my bulletin board behind me, and yet I still leave things out after 19 episodes. You would think I would get it by now, but anyway. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was haul. I'll do haul first. So I received my quarterly needle minder from Rebel Stitcher, Colleen. And this is another exclusive, brand new She Did design. And look at that little Yeti making snow angels. Isn't he adorable? So cute. And he will definitely be on some of my Christmas stuff that I will be stitching. Also, this month, with Colleen tries to do some sort of notion with her needle minders. And this month are some Floss Drops from Crossed in Stitches USA. So you can stop the video and take a picture of the QRC code and it will take you right to their Etsy shop. And they came in this beautiful little bag, and they are acrylic floss drops. We've got ones that are snowflakes and ones that are just plain blue. So they're very pretty, and there's 5 of them. So if I was putting floss on them, this hole is for the ring, and then the big hole for the floss. It's really pretty. Of course, you know, blue is my color. And then, of course, Colleen's signature stickers. Excuse the rattle. I should have opened these beforehand. We get a little Yeti sticker. Stay cool. And then some snowflakes. Really pretty. Just all kinds of snowflakes. So very, very pretty. Okay, so that was my quarterly needle minder from Colleen. And, you know, like everybody's reevaluating all their buying, and I was thinking, well, maybe I'll let someone else have my spot for the next one. And then Colleen starts talking about fabric sizes, and I'm like, FOMO. I don't know that I want to drop out yet, so we'll see. Last week I told you that my fabric from Jodi from Steel City Stitchers, my fabric of the month, the mailman was supposed to deliver it on Wednesday, and it just kept saying not scanned, waiting for a delivery scan. And I'm like, well, yeah, because it hasn't been delivered. And I messaged Jodi, and she said, oh, well, don't worry about it, I'm going to send out more right away. And the next day it showed up in my mailbox. So last week I showed you that, and I said we were going to give away this piece of red 28 count Lugana from Jodi, and I have a winner, and I'm going to put that in right now. Okay, here we are. We're at the random comment picker for the beautiful Jodi fabric. We've got our Flosstube number 18 up. I've got the comment, and let's get our comments. There are 15 unique comments, and we're gonna pick our winner. And Denise Marcel, we're having ham instead of turkey this year. Love all the pretty fabric. Well, Denise, congratulations. You are the winner of that extra piece of Jodi fabric. So please use the email that's in the description below and let me know your address. All right, back to our video. So congratulations, Denise. Please email me with your address and I will get it into the mail to you. So the new fabrics that came was another piece of the red, which is what Jodi said. And then this amazing chalkboard gray. Oh, I love it. I have like 3 different things I'm thinking I might put on it. So that will be staying with me. So thank you, Jodi, for getting that in the mail so quickly. That was really awesome of you. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to talk to you about, plans. I, as you know, I am a rep for the Black Needle Society. In December, along with opening up the different Advent boxes, including the nice list box from the Black Needle Society, the Black Needle Society is hosting 12 days of stitching. And that's the hashtag. And you can have it however you want. You can have it 12 days of new starts. You can have it 12 days of WIPs. You can have it 12 days combined. You could, instead of doing different projects, you could have 12 hours on one specific project and still use the hashtag. You could do 12 minutes. It's up to you. It's whatever you want to do to participate. It's Christmas stitching or it's winter stitching. If you don't celebrate Christmas, that's all good too. Now mine are mostly Christmas, but I thought I would share with you what I'm going to do. The first one you've already seen and heard about. I'm going to be doing, starting December 1st, the Hands-On Design Cookie Exchange. And I have shown you my floss. I made the Floss Drops for it. And I'm putting them in my quarterly bag. And then I picked out Marine by Stitch Me. It's a 28 count opal look on it. It's showing up a little, on my camera, it's showing up a little more blue than it is. In real life, it's got a little more green to it. But I think that will work for that project. So that will be December 1st, December 3rd, and then the final piece comes out December 5th. So it's just 3 pieces, and they're pretty small. They're all going to come out right away. Then I have a couple of projects that I'm going to definitely work on, and some other projects that I'm going to put on a wheel and I'm going to spin and decide if I'm going to start them or if I'm going to work on them. One of the projects I'm definitely going to work on is from Waxing Moon Designs, Search the Sky. And this is where it is right now. So this is an 18 count opalescent from Stitch Me. And I believe she has a name for it now. When she first came up with it, she did not. And I am finally going to get back to, if you've been with me for a while, you know I did the Jingle Jolly Joy Sal with Misty at Luminous Fiber Arts. I only did the first square. I completed the first square, which was Jingle, and I'm going to start in December the second square, which is Jolly, and that's Santa Claus. So we'll see how I do. If I continue on, if I finish it up, I think I'm just gonna have it where I'm trying not to stress myself. I've been, I don't know, you know, sometimes we want to do everything and we've got everything kitted up, and then it's like, for me, I'm a product stitcher. I like to get things done. For the longest time I was monogamous, and I like having things where I can have them and put them up to be displayed. So for me, it's about finishing. Other people are process stitchers. They love the process. They could just be stitching all the time on anything, and if they get done, they get done. If they don't, they don't. It doesn't bother them, but it bothers me. So I'm trying not to put overdue pressure on myself, which is why for this next one, I had started at the same time as, I don't think I have a picture of it in here. I will put a picture up here of all the parts, because the Satsuma Street Christmas Noel, all the parts are out now, and I only have done one square from part 1. It came out 4 squares at a time, and as you can see, that's a lot of stitching. It's beautiful, and I love the opalescent fabric. It's a Fortnight Fabric that I picked for it, but I'm not going to stress myself out. Since I knew I couldn't keep up, I kind of released myself from that pressure. I knew I could keep up with the Historical Sampler Company one. So, but this will be another day when I will start working on another block. Lindy Stitches. I purchased these last year. I really want to do that one, though I love that too. So, and it will be interesting this year with the 3 new cats. Last year, they stayed in the basement. We made our basement into an apartment for our son. And our older cat, he did not like the other 3. So they stayed downstairs. They never came upstairs. So they missed out on Christmas last year. Well, this year, since he's gone, they're going upstairs now. And I don't know how they're going to be. 2 of them have dealt with Christmas before. They were my brother's cats, and you know, he had the tree and he had a train around his tree and all that kind of stuff. The black fluffy one we showed you 2 weeks ago, Ramses, he's not dealt with Christmas before. So I have a feeling this may be the year that I have a cat in my Christmas tree. So hopefully not. But anyway, so this is one that I want to start. I have a Color and Cotton Neptune in here, 28 count. I think it'll work really well. I have not put the floss in. I think that may be one I spin for. I'm not sure. I've also got Sue Hillis. Yo ho ho. I saw this. This was one of the first times I ever went to Keepsakes. I saw this Santa, and I thought this Santa was hysterical. So I purchased it. I've had it kitted up. I did start it, but I started it on this fabric. But I believe that this is It's either 36 or 40. And I was only just starting doing 28 at that time. So I was using 2 strands. So I'm going to pull out the 2 strands and change it to 1 strand. And I think that'll go much better for me. So that'll be one that I work on. This I might wait, and this might be my Christmas Day start. And I'm going to hold it back here because this is actually the pattern. Was my Christmas gift from Susan at Keepsakes, who is Cross Stitch Fancies. And she gave me this last year. I had planned to have this as my birthday start last year, and I didn't even have a birthday start last year. Life was just really, really crazy. So I've got this great Be Stitch Me fabric. It's actually a linen, and it's an opalescent. It's a 32 count. It does not have a name. It's from a Friday Night Fight Night. So I'm just going to do the Snoopy and the words and not do the big blue circle around. So I think that'll be great. And I've got that. I've got all the floss ready to go for that one. Another one that I got when I first came back to cross stitch 2 years ago was the Eric Michael Nativity Berry. Another one I have not started. I really want to start this. That's some XJU fabric. I had seen Jan Hicks had talked about XJU fabric and had given a code, and I went on and ordered directly from her, and it came so quickly. It was wonderful, and I love that fabric. So whether I definitely start it, I'll let you know next week if I'm definitely going to start everything that I'm showing you, or if I'm going to put some things in a wheel. I might just start everything. Who knows? Let's see. I have got a Mill Hill kit. I have never done one. So I put fabric in here. I might do it on that opalescent fabric, or I might still do it on the white plastic. I don't know. It's my first kit. And I've got a Britter Cup Designs. This is Britty Kitties number 7. And look at that guy on the stairs getting into the stocking. I know that's going to be cats here in our house. So I've got it all kitted up. I've got some green fabric. I actually had kitted it up because I was going to do that as a small. Who knows? I might do them both. Let's start them both. I think I'm biting off more than I can chew. Back in March, I saw that Candy, the 614 Stitcher, she also has already started hers, and I think is about halfway done, if not close to a finish. I've got it kitted up with some Fortnight Fabric. Of course, it's opalescent. And it's 28 count. It's from Fabric of the Month this year. And I changed the colors on this because I wanted them a little brighter. I believe this is the one I changed the colors on. Yes, I changed the colors to make it more the colors that I thought would go. So I'm looking forward to starting that one. And then I've got 2 Santas that I want to start. I've showed you the one that was sent to me. That was my unicorn. And one of my viewers, Eat My Oxygen on Instagram. And then this was a present from Colleen Rebel Stitcher last year for Christmas. So I'm going to try doing these on this Color and Cotton Fabric of the Month. And I think the colors will work. There are the colors with it. I think they're gonna work okay. You know, there's the question of those two, but they're not in it that much. So I'm thinking it'll all be okay. So that's that. And I am going to be starting from Stacy C Stitches. I showed you this when I bought it. Sorry for the crinkling. Is Christmas Lights and Cocoa Nights. And I decided to do it. This is the fabric, one of the extra ones that Ashley had gotten, Spooky, from Be Stitch Me from the Friday Night Fight Night. It is an opal. It's a 36 count, but I think this will look really nice on this. The only thing I might have to change is the color of the cup, but I think everything else will work really well on this fabric. And I have a couple others that I've been wanting to start. 2 years ago, when I first came back to cross stitch, I had done Tour de Stitch, and it was around Ohio. You visited 7 or 9 different cross stitch stores in the state, and I gotten this at one of them, and I thought he was so cute. It's Snapper from District 25, and I've got this very unusual fabric. It is a 10 count camel, and my understanding from the shop owner is this came from Germany and that you can't get it anymore, and that was at that time. But I think he'll look cute on there, though I might put him on there. Holly Jolly all year long. This is the December Santa, and in Keepsakes, they had him done up on a 7 count and made into a stand-up, and he was adorable. So we'll see. We'll see which one I put on that fabric and which one I put on other fabric. And then the last one is, of course, the MI Studio Create. I picked out this lavender opalescent. It's called Ballet from Fortnight Fabric, so it was part of the Fabric of the Month Club. And I think that those colors will look really nice on that. So we'll see what happens. So those are all the Christmas things that I picked out to work on during the month of December with the Black Needle Society. If you are interested, please use the hashtag 12 Days of Stitching so that everybody can follow you and see what you're doing. This coming Friday, the Black Needle Society is going to have 6 hours of stitching, because Katie and Laura like to start their December things. If it's a new start, they like to have the start already done. And that way they're continuing on when they do it in December. So this Friday, it's 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Central Time. And I'll put the thing up here. Or on Saturday, the 27th, it'll be 6 to midnight Central Time. So if you're not a member of the Black Needle Society Facebook page, go ahead and go join it. And there's a couple of questions, you know, the way we have to, because there's creepers that come in and try to sell and steal people's accounts and such. So join the Facebook page, and then you'll get the information for the Zoom link, and you can stitch with everybody either Friday during the day, if you're not shopping, or a Saturday night. So I think that is it. I can't believe I've talked by myself for almost 40 minutes. So, if you are in the United States, I hope you have a very happy Thanksgiving, that your day is filled with joy and fun and family, and that you're healthy. And if you are outside of the United States, I hope you have a great week. Stay healthy, people. Christmas is coming. Holidays are coming. You know, it's my favorite time of the year. So, having said all that, have a great week.